Days are really hectic. So many things to be done, challenges to be met, and 24 hours don't seem to be enough for the whole day. And you know what? When people go through situations, we human beings ask somebody's help. Children ask for parents' help, or elder brothers and sisters. Students ask for the teacher's help. And you know what? Many human beings call upon a supernatural person. Some call God. They have many gods also. Because of these things, various religious books have been written. And in Sri Lanka, we know there's a Tripitaka, and there are the Vedas, Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, as well as the Quran and the Bible. Once Prince Siddhartha, he preached. 400 years afterwards, they were written in what's called the Tripitaka. And various Hindu scholars wrote over a period of time, and they have been recorded. Now, all these particular two religions, they talk about how to overcome suffering. And they gave an explanation called karma, and they said, okay, by a cycle of rebirth, you may be able to attain a state of non-suffering. Then there are two other religious books, the Quran as well as the Bible. Both claim supernatural intervention. Quran, this person, Muhammad, he received visitations from a supernatural being from 610 AD to 632 AD. For 22 years, he received these visitations, and he, because he did not know to read or write, started reciting them. And then the person who knew to write started recording them. In fact, the meaning of the word Quran is recitations. Then there is the Bible. The Bible actually gives the basis for three different religions, because Quran is not the only holy book according to Islam. They also have the Torah, which is Hebrew Torah, the first 5 books of the Bible. And then they also have Sabur of David, that is the Psalms. Then Injil of Isa, that is Christ's teachings as well as his miracles, which we call the Gospels. Actually, Bible gives the basis or the foundation for Christianity, for Judaism, as well as Islam. Now, talking about the Bible, it was written over a period of 1500 years. That is 1400 years before Christ, as well as for about 100 years after his birth. Now, this was written by various people living in various levels of society. Kings, shepherds, priests, fishermen. Just imagine in Sri Lanka, say a judge, an accountant, a politician, then a clerk, and a fisherman, and maybe a three-wheel driver. If they wrote books spanning a period of 1500 years, could they be talking about the same thing? Living in different times, they would write about different things. As well as, since their mindsets are different, what can a fisherman have in common with a judge? Could they be writing about the same topic? It's similar where the Bible is concerned. So many people, some people did not even know to read and write, so they just recited what they saw or narrated, and others wrote them down. Most important thing is, they all confirm one another. You see, this doesn't happen even in the field of science. If you take the scientific books about chemistry or physics, written about 50 years back, and the new discoveries, they contradict. But where the Bible is concerned, they don't contradict the main basic things. So that shows the intervention or the supervision of a supernatural person who knows the beginning from the end. Of course, people writing can at times do their own thing. Some people may be out of jealousy, or maybe they also received some revelation from someone, or they thought about various things and they also started writing various other books. And over a period of time, it came to be realized that those were not written by the intervention of the Almighty God. So they were called Apocrypha. Originally, they were also included by only one denomination, and later on, even they have now realized it is not as spiritually in the same level as those that have been revealed by God Himself. So they were later on removed, and actually, that denomination, they have put them in between what's called the Old Testament and the New Testament, because there were some historical incidents that happened which God did not really want included in His word because they are not relevant to His plan. So this is what happened where Apocrypha is concerned, in case you know about Apocrypha. Over a period of 2000 years now, what have been included in the Bible, 66 books, they have been proven to be authentic, and they have been proven to be correct archaeologically, historically, and today living in the modern world, even scientifically. I'm going to talk about those scientific facts in a future program. Even though people in their own way try to work things out to get out of this suffering without the help of a supernatural, all-knowing person, we human beings cannot come out of our lot. So therefore, God has been so gracious as to give us the necessary instructions so that we can live an overcoming life regardless of our level of education, intelligence, or the level in which we are born to in society. Main thing is to experience this happiness, this joy that things of this world cannot give us, because real joy comes from within. And for that, we need the help of the Almighty God. So we are going to talk about this in a future episode. Hope to meet you there. God bless you.